Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Alignment confirmed. Stand by, release control.
Go, mothership, go!
All caliper banks released.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away.
She's ready for her journey once again. Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Normal Prize. Apologize about the double intro, but I was not expecting to load the game up today and find out that we have found the Kushan expansion. I believe this is what the that territory was that we explored in last week's episode. So interesting, very interesting. So the Kushan people are alive and they're actually close to the Sobani Empire. Well, we know what we have to do in the campaign now. We need to befriend these guys and protect them, despite the fact in this universe they don't actually know who we are. But in the universe that we came from, we were protecting these people at one point. So, okay. Greetings, Sobani. If you share our values, we will be loyal friends. If not, let's see. For the right price, we may trade with you, remain peaceful, and we will have no quarrel with you, Karen Sajet. Okay. Well. And those are... No, those actually aren't these people. Because that race that we just found... So we don't exactly know who these guys are yet, and I really, really want to figure it out. So let's go ahead and continue going down their influence. They have a lot of influence. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to explore all of it, but hopefully maybe we can run into one of their ships. That would be fantastic. But before we do anything, let's go into diplomacy and let's see what we can do about the Kushan expansion. They are benevolent, so that makes sense. Because the Kushan want nothing but peace, because all they want to do is find their home world. They don't actually really want to go to war, if anything. So they are 4th on faction power, worst on approval, tourism. They're pretty good in everything else. Let's see what we can do to make a deal with them.
This is the mothership calling.
Captain Soban.
Please respond.
It's good to see the Sobani walking upright. Let's see. Time to die. Let's kill him. No. What do you guys actually have? Got 7 starships. You have Duratanium. You have Promethean. We have a lot of Tholium. Do you want to take a couple Tholiums? And in return... Let's see, will they take a couple of our... No, they want their Duratanium too much. Let's just be friendly. Let's just give them a couple of Tholiums just to tell them that, hey, we are friendly and we want to become better friends with you. Okay, that should help this out. That should help that out a little bit. And then also, once we get our trade ships going, we'll start trading with them. That would be one of Sobani's main primary objective, is to get friendly with the Kushan people, since, you know, we helped them out to reclaim their homeworld and help them expand through the galaxy after the homeworld wars. Anyways, we have an ideology point we can spend. What do we want? Let's see, we got the prepared and we got constructive. This one might actually be a pretty good idea. It grants a free freighter and trade license. So this will automatically give us a freighter so we can start trading and increase our maximum amount of trading that we can do. since we're actually finding civilizations now, this would be a pretty good idea. Negotiator, we're not at war or anything, so we don't need that yet. Coordinated, or shipyards operate 100% at twice the distance from your colonies. That's probably not a bad idea because we have a lot of colonies that are really far away. Engineered, anyone at war with us receives a 25% penalty to approval. That's not bad either. But let's get the traders so that we can automatically get you. And then the first thing we're going to do is, well, we don't actually... Oh, there's the Kushan Scout. Aha, they found the Somtal planet. That means they're somewhere over here. So we need to find their territory over here so we can start trading with them. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and move this guy over here. Not you. Clicked the wrong one. Forgot I actually still had you selected. So cool, we have found one of the homeworld factions. I am very happy about that. Colony ship. Freighter, you're the one I want to move. And then the colony ship is gonna go up here. Let's see, over here is the lead guys, I believe. Yep, you are the Adonian Empire. You're from Star Wars. Star Trek, my bad. And then we have Halo, and we have Homeworld. Let's see, these guys are pragmatic, so we don't have to worry about them too much. We're probably gonna grab this planet first because it has a bunch of asteroids around it. I think that would be wise, and then we might grab this one in the future. So colony ship, don't mind, get over here and claim that planet. You go ahead and move. Ooh, we found another planet down here. Premium Testa 2. Wormhole generator artifact. That is pretty far away from our territory, but if we capture this, it'll expand our life support border so that we can expand that a little bit further. Let's see, is this one really important to us right now? I mean, it gets better ship production, has better resistance, so it's harder to take over. It's got an aqueous arbitrium. Mostly land full of caudius of water and abundant of geothermal energy. Well, let's continue exploring down here. Go to that planet and then start heading up here, see if we can find the Kushan. If we can find one of the Kushan worlds, we can start trading with them. Wait a minute. Oh, that's part of the elite territory. Okay. Thought that was another one. But yay, we're finding more aliens. I am super happy.
We had yet to see the full power of the swarm.
Uh-oh. Incoming message from the Hiver Swarm. Greetings, Sobani. May the universe be large enough for both of us. Now, these are ones that I have actually made, and I haven't actually, like, made the dialogue perfect because I made these a long time ago, and I just wanted to add a bunch of different races into the game. So the dialogue is going to be kind of similar to the way the default ones would be. We'll hopefully make maybe a custom picture in the future, but I mean, this kind of looks like what the Hiver would be. I mean, it's a hive mind, so maybe. We are pleased to meet you, leader name. I should have just put my queen there. We're pleased to meet you, my queen. Now that I'm thinking about this. Oh well, but we found the Hiver from Sword of the Stars. Probably in the future when they contact us in the future, I'll just like put a picture on this that looks like, you know, from Sword of the Stars, make it look a little better, and just do that in editing. Okay, breaking news. The Galactic Larder, a trade publication for food distributors, has published its most recent survey on the most well-fed citizens in the galaxy. Cool, we are not well-fed, which means we don't have a gigantic colony, which is good. Meanwhile, other citizens are envious. Our high approval is well known, even among other civilizations. The luxuries our people enjoy and the support of our government has made the citizens of other governments envious. Awesome! So we got 100% bonus influence for 15 turns. Cool! I like that. And I don't like how large of a military the Hyper Swarm has already become. I mean, they are bug people, so it does make sense that they would have a really high, that they would expand quickly, as our population grows very fast. Okay, so this is Hyver territory. What are the Hyvers? They are military-like. Okay. So all they want to do is take over the galaxy. They're highest on influence. Well, that makes sense. They're bug people. The lowest on approval. They actually really like us for some reason. Oh, because we're outside of their traveling range, so we're not a threat to them right now. We have opposing ideologies, and we have no military, so... Okay. So we came in contact with our first military-focused empire. They are outside our borders, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's have you continue heading south, I guess. They do have a large influence. Very large indeed. Okay, so things are starting to get interesting. We have the Hyver, we have the Adonian Empire, we have the Elite Command, and we have the Kushan people. Logically, probably the best ones to ally with would be the Elite Command and the Adonian Empire, since they have the same ideologies as me. But I also want to ally with the Kushan expansion because of homeworld RP reasons. It makes sense for the Sobani Empire to come into contact with them again. Okay. Ooh, we get a new citizen. What do we need? We're good on administrative capacity. Probably at this point we need more researchers. Do I have a research-focused planet yet? Oh, it's you. Okay. How much research are you actually producing? 2. You're producing 3, you're producing 9. Let's go ahead and go to our citizens. Let's make ourselves another scientist, and then we'll just put him on the main planet. Here we go. So it gives us a 64% bonus. So we're up to 11.55 on research. Dude. Our population can go up to 10. We only have 1.8 because we keep expanding our territory. Speaking of which, okay, we do have an actual income. Good. Building farms. Might as well. Let's see, I have direct control of this planet. That's right, because it's the home planet. I wanted direct control of it. Okay. We need to figure out what to do. Wealth, tourism. I don't think we have anything for that stuff yet. Influence growth. 1 per player. Yeah, we want these on our main planets that are focusing on these type of stuff. Administrative center. You're researching xenocommerce. That's so we can get trade ships going, and so we can just start building up our economy. All right, and let's see, we can get this one going. Cost 100. Our income is a little bit too low at the moment, so I'm going to hold off on expanding the economy because I want some in reserve in case we need to emergency buy stuff. Despite the fact we don't really have enough to emergency buy things. But we will go ahead and do that. And your normal prize is coming back to retrofit. And once we get some military research going in the future, we'll start building our like fighters and corvettes and whatnot. Make custom ones. That's not us. That is the KHO, which I forget what that stands for. Kushan Homeworld something. I don't remember. It's been a while. Anyways, let's end our turn. Meanwhile, our government is so popular in our worlds that government branded and licensed items are flying off the shelves. Oh, indeed. Costumes of our esteemed leader were the most popular this past holiday season, and our leader's most popular slogans have been ascribed on items from apparel to toilet plungers. Okay. These licensing fees have resulted in an unexpected windfall for the government coffers. That's awesome. I actually needed that. So we just gained 450 credits because our approval rating is so high. Because our people are content. They're very easygoing citizens, so they don't actually need much to be happy. So as long as things keep going their way, the government will keep growing. So cool, now we have 733, which means I don't actually feel bad by building a mining base here and getting that over here to Rachel so that they can continue doing what they're doing, which is building a supply depot. And then probably eventually we need to build another shipyard, I would assume. Probably put it like right here in between. Well, maybe like right here and just have all 3 of these planets actually support it. I think that would be a good idea. And eventually we'll have 4. We'll put it like right here. Is there a way I can actually queue that? Here we go. Put that up. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and put that up on high priority, and I apologize if there's some like coughing or whatnot in this video. Weather is changing again, which is killing my sinuses, so expect that, and I apologize about it in advance. Okay, so let's move you guys over here. Your normal prize is getting to its location. You're going to... oh yeah, you're a freighter. So we're just moving you down here to prepare for whatever next thing that you find. You head down in this direction. Cool. And let's see, you're going down south to see what else, what other aliens we can find. We just found some more territory. Cool. Let's say head down in this direction. See what other races we have around our destinations. And you go over here. Okay. Everything has moved. Things going to its destination. We'll have you go in this direction because that is already elite territory. And let's go ahead and end our turn.
Aimam Campus Angeli!
Ooh, the elite commander are messaging us. We are pleased with the ideological path you have chosen thus far. Take your words into consideration. I'm glad you like the trade empire that we're trying to build here. The Sobani Trade Empire. Cool, so does that mean that we got some diplomacy boost from them? Or are they just happy with how we're doing? They're just happy with how we're doing. The Hyper Swarm hate us. We're opposing ideologies and we're ripe for conquest because we don't have any military. We need to probably start investing in some military once we get the economy going. You guys are neutral with us. The Kushan people don't really like us that much because they don't care for our ideology. But we're going to hopefully try to turn that around by trading with them. Show them how beneficial a pragmatic society could be to a benevolent society. Ooh, things are heating up. And let's see what this empire down here is doing. Ooh, we can see the symbol now. So curious to see who they are. It looks like it might be another Halo race. Because that looks like a Halo sword to me. We might be stuck between... We might be in the middle between a gigantic Halo war in the future. It's going to be amazing. Ooh, somebody's offering to trade with us. Let's see who it is. The Hiver want to trade. They want 350 credits, open borders, and 1 tholium, and they'll give us 1 antimatter. Well, as much as I want that antimatter for research, I'm not going to open my borders because you are a Maleficent. You're a Maleficent race, and if I do that, they'll start scouting me out for my weaknesses and then go to war with me. I know that's why they want me to open my borders. So, sorry, Hive Mind. You know, right now we're outside of their traveling range, which they want to fix that by opening borders so they can travel further in, not get hammered for it. So I know what you're trying to do, Hive Mind. The Hiver, giant crazy bug people. So no, apologize. The Sabani are not interested in trading with you right now, unless we have some sort of military to back it up. Which we don't even know how to militarize our ships yet, so no. Which means I probably need to start talking to... Let's see, Elite Command likes us the best. Right now. Let's see if there's anything they want. Let's see, what do they have? They have Tholium and Promethean. They don't have any Duratanium. Or Durentium. I always call it Duratanium for some reason. So if we give you a couple of these... Let's see, let's give you 2 if you give me 50 credits. 2 Duratanium for 50 credits. You really like this offer, so they'll definitely take it. And we're actually mining a lot of Duratanium right now, so I'm not too worried about losing 2. So here you go. Excellent, we were pleased to trade with the Sobani. Cool. And then that should give us a small boost for doing some trading. I also need to... I need to get diplomats going too, so I can start sending them out to these other civilizations and get our reputation going up that way too. I don't think we actually have the research for diplomatics yet. Because it's a citizen that we can get. No, we need diplomacy for that. Making friends or preparing for war. We're still really early in the game. We're still in the age of expansion. We're not in the age of war yet. So we might get commerce and then we might work on diplomacy. Because if I RP this out, the Sobani Empire were known as mercenaries, which means that all they did is they did work for other people. In return, they paid them, and they used that to feed their people and keep their clan going. So diplomacy would probably make more sense than actually militarizing our vessels. So we might do diplomacy next. That way we can have friends, and then we can use those friends to help to kind of shield us as we grow our empire, and then maybe start working on militarization after that. It's also going to depend to see if this faction down here that we meet is military. Because if they are, we'll have 2 military factions at the south of our border, because the rest of them are up here. And if we do, we might have to focus on militarizing our ships and building up a suitable military. Because right now we're the lowest in military rank because we don't know how to militarize yet. Yep. We're just gonna have to see how this goes. Alright, it looks like our constructor has made it to its destination. I also just realized that these asteroids are not claimed right now. So since we have a decent amount of money, I will go ahead and construct a mining base there. And then we will construct a star base here. And let's go ahead and put on a mining ring, because we built this to mine Duratanium. Boop. Perimeter sensors. Extend sensor range by 4. Costs 1 Duratanium. Improves influence growth. Costs 100 from our treasury to make. Right now we're kind of on the low income because we do have a lot of star bases that we're maintaining, so I'm not gonna actually do that. Okay, and let's go ahead and rename this. I decided to name this the Larco base. It made a lot of sense in my head. I can't think of any more like homeworld related star bases, so I just started making up some. The Larco base. Oh, I should have named this one the Nomad Moon because it's in the Somta sector. Oh well. But we have the Larco base here that's going to mine us Duratanium and protect the Somtal sector from invasion. Okay. Let's go ahead and move you here. You guys have all moved already. Okay, let's end our turn. And in the next turn, we're going to figure out who these guys are, and then we're probably going to end this episode.
I think he likes you, Pinkskin. I wouldn't go that far.
Ooh, the Adonian Empire want to talk to us. We are pleased with the ideological path you have chosen thus far. Awesome. So yeah, those two, we definitely need to send diplomats out to build up our relationships with them, because they both like us, because we're all Promethean. So that's great. But let's go ahead and go down here and see what these guys are.
I am the prophet of truth, and I am not afraid.
The Prophet Heresy. Oh man. Oh wait, I think these guys are actually from Halo. I haven't really played a whole lot of the Halo games, but I recognize them a little bit. Greetings, Sobani. Will you fill your worlds with advanced labs or industrial factories? Either is fine with us, as long as you leave them undefended. Something tells me that these guys are militaristic. We were pleased to meet you, Truth. Truth must be the name of the leader. Sure. Okay, so these guys down here are the prophets, and they're from Halo. I figured they were from their symbol. So anyways, let's go to diplomacy. We have now met a total of 5 different civilizations out of the possible 100 on the map. So things are starting to unfold a little bit, which is pretty cool. The Prophet Heresy are malevolent, which is what I was fearing. So we have 2 malevolent empires next to us. Hope they go to war against each other. If any of you guys aren't familiar with Galactic Civilization 3, usually the ideologies that you pick determine the type of empire that you're trying to build. So a pragmatic or a economical based empire. They don't really want war, they don't really want peace, they just want to make as much money as possible. They thrive off of the economy. Benevolent are the which right now is only the Kushan, are the type that don't really want war. They just want to do a bunch of research and figure out the secrets of the universe. That's kind of their main point, and they're also very peaceful. So war is like, they'll go to war to defend themselves, but they usually won't initiate war. Where malevolent are basically warmongers. They want to eradicate, these guys aren't malevolent. They want to eradicate everyone in the galaxy and be the only empire in the entire galaxy. So they're very, very war heavy. So now that we know that these guys down here are warmongers, I don't think they can actually reach us. Let me see real quick. Yeah, they're outside of our we're outside of their travel range, so they can't actually reach us with their current technology. And I believe, yeah, these guys down here can't reach us either. So at the moment, we don't really have to worry too much about not having a good military, because of the fact that they can't actually see each other, or they can't actually see us because we're too far away. I like how we're actually, the malevolent guys are the ones that are most happy with us. But as you can see, we are, especially the Hive Swarm, we are very weak compared to them, so they are going to start hating us soon, so we need to make allies. We need to start getting diplomats and sending it out to these two guys here and try to make a triangle ally that we can use to try to fight off the Hiver and the Prophets. And then hopefully over time we can get the Kushan Empire to join us, but it's going to be difficult because of our different ideologies, but we'll see what we can do. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Things are definitely starting to heat up in this series, and I'm hoping that things continue to get a little bit crazier, because yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to that type of stuff. Those are the scouts. Where is my guy? Oh, so it looks like next week's episode we'll be able to retrofit our enormal prize and make it actually kind of look like a ship that I want to use. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Baker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.